it's Jessie V. So I am not even kidding you guys. This was the scariest ghost hunting trip I have ever been on. I was talking about this yesterday and I didn't know if I should post it or not, but I decided that I should because most of you wanted to know. We got a good amount of likes, and what scared me surprisingly had nothing to do with the paranormal. It was something completely different and unexpected. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably know what I'm talking about because I vented about it pretty much straight away. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know about a story straight away when it happens, because I tweet about it. Be the first to know. So my boyfriend and I went to check out this really creepy abandoned golf course in the middle of the forest on the weekend. I had heard rumors that it was haunted and the pictures that I found online looked really cool. I just really wanted to go there. And I've heard of many different reasons as to why it shut down, and I've also tried doing tons of research, but I can't find any specific answers. So let me tell you one of the unfortunate reasons, because I was talking to my friend about going to this place and they were like, oh, is that the place where the kid died? And I was like, what do you mean? And she told me that apparently there was this abandoned golf course in the area that I was going to, and this little kid was accidentally hit in the back of the head with a golf club and he died like right on the spot. So apparently people see his ghost all the time when they go there. I don't know if she's talking about this specific one that I went to, but she told me it was in the area I was going, and I think there's only one abandoned golf course where I was going. I mean, you don't see those too often, right? And the other reason that I heard was that it just went out of business because no one was going there anymore, but maybe no one was going there anymore because there was a death. Who knows? But it sounded haunted, it looked haunted, so I went there. My boyfriend and I went around sunset, and we were just walking around like we usually did, exploring the location, taking videos of it, when all of a sudden we came up to this section of the forest with pill bottles everywhere. There were dirty needles all over the ground, which I assumed were used for heroin. There was half-eaten food all over the place with garbage just left out. It was obviously a huge drug hideout. There were just drugs all over the place. It was disgusting. And it was most likely still in use because a lot of the stuff seemed fresh, as gross as that sounds. But I think the people went out there at night where they wouldn't get caught, and at this point the sun was going down, so it was making me nervous because I didn't want these people to come back to their hideout and see us there, right? We don't belong there. I just had never seen anything like that before in person. The most I've seen of like weird drugs and drug hideouts has been in like documentaries that my health teacher told us about in school. So yeah, it was just a weird area for us to be standing in. But I thought we were alone, so I turned to Kyle and I was like, I guess this is a drug hideout, but good thing we're here alone. And I instantly regretted saying that because as I continued walking, I literally stumbled right into this man that was in a fetal position on the ground. He was half naked, just rocking back and forth, and he started shooting heroin up his arm while shaking profusely. Seeing that in real life was just so shocking that I couldn't even control my reaction. I jumped backwards, I screamed, and I grabbed Kyle by the arm and I was like, let's go, and we start running away. We literally ran right out of that forest. I mean, when someone is that high on drugs, you don't know what they can do. What if he had a weapon? What if he just went crazy on us? Like, you just don't know. People like that are so unpredictable in that state, and it just goes to show you that doing this ghost hunting series definitely can be dangerous. A lot of the abandoned places that I'm planning on going to might have drug hideouts like that, and I really do want to continue this series. It just freaks me out so much. And the main reason I was hesitant on posting this video was because I didn't get a lot of footage of this location. We were kind of stopped midway when we saw this guy and we just ran out of there, so I literally got half the footage that I wanted, so I wasn't sure if this would make a good video or not. I didn't catch the guy on tape, and I almost wish I did so I can show people what I experienced. So I hope you guys do enjoy what I did catch of the abandoned golf course. It was really creepy looking, so I hope you still do get something out of this, even though it's kind of half the footage that I wanted. But it was also interesting that I could tell this story and also warn you guys to always be safe if you're ever going to an abandoned place or ghost hunting, because there can be people there. It's not just ghosts, there can be people hiding out there, and it's just not safe all the time, so always bring a bunch of people with you just to be safe. But anyways, here is the footage that I did catch. Okay, so we're currently at the railroad trail right now, and we think we just found the entrance to the mini putt area, which is there. We're gonna climb it, see what we can find. This whole thing's really about adventure and seeing if we could find the actual place, so yeah. I don't want to fall.
Make sure you look where you're going.
Yeah. You might have to help me.
Yeah.
Okay, we found it. This is the first one. This is really eerie, isn't it?
Kind of. Not really, considering the paths right there, we can like hear people talking, but...
It does look cool. Look at this super creepy tree. This place is really cool. I love like abandoned theme parks and carnivals, and like mini putt is cool too. Like I've never heard of an abandoned mini putt before, so it's interesting to me. We're gonna see if we can find some other levels because there were only 3 holes and usually there's more for mini putts, so we're gonna see. Walk through the forest. Oh, here's another one. This is like the mini hole. This is where the babies do their mini putt.
Or it used to be a bigger one.
So it looks really easy. The sun's going down, so we gotta be quick. What's up there?
That's where we're going.
Yeah, but there's like a section down here.
Back to the path.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to get lost. Okay, but how am I gonna get up there though? I don't think we should go the other way.
This is the proper way.
Alright guys, so I hope you did enjoy that. I will be making tons more of these ghost hunting videos, and I hope I will get more footage than this one. But as usual, my social media information is below, along with my vlog channel and my P.O. Box information, so check that out. And until next time guys, bye!